Good morning. It is just after 6. We're on our way to the gym. About to hit a good upper body session, and then we'll have a quick PT session as well for a good Sunday morning. But yeah, we'll smash down the pre-workout on the way, and then we'll have one of my clients named Lack get a couple clips of myself training, get a couple clips of the PT session, and then we might head off to the shops to make up a little bit of a intra workout mix. Head to one of the supplement stores, grab some carbs, grab some BCAAs and all, and then we will be on. So I'll see you at the gym for our first exercise. Alright, I like to hop on the chest fly just to warm it up. No working sets here, just to get the blood flowing around, get the small muscle fibers warm. And then we go hop onto our chest press movement. The gym is quite empty. Yeah, I usually go about 2 sets here, about 20 reps or so, just to get blood flowing around. Get a bit of blood in your chest, then we'll be heading over. Alright, warm up set done. I usually go 1 warm up set, 2 top sets. But on the chest press, I might do an extra warm up set just to work up to the weight. Love the Smith machine incline press. One problem is, you gotta move the bench heaps to get it in the right spot. But, we'll see. Alright, we're on our first top set, aiming between 4 to 6 reps right now. Hopefully try and get it for about 4 on here today. This is what I got it for in the last session. This Smith machine's heavy. At other gyms it's been, the bar just really doesn't weigh anything, but there's a good chunk of resistance on this one. I feel like sometimes I might even be able to push out more weight with the barbell, but we'll see how we go. Try and get 4. And we'll fail at the bottom and have to crawl out, but we'll feel good in the chest either way. Let's go. Job done. All right, happy with that. Got about 5 1/4 out. Maybe not even 1/4. But feels good. We'll go 1 more top set, then we'll go move on to biceps. So yeah, the upper split I'm doing, I'll just pick pretty much my favorite exercise from each muscle group, because you're always going to put more effort into the exercises that you enjoy more, and you're going to train with a little bit more intensity because they're just enjoyable. So yeah, we'll go chest, biceps, triceps, side delts, rear delts, and back. Back's at the end, just as it's not something that I'm super focused on kind of building right now, whereas I prefer to hit my arms when I'm a little bit fresher. So I'll go biceps next, and then go from there. But yeah, really enjoying the upper lower split. You get a good pump, and with lower volume in the sessions but higher frequency of the sessions, you can take each muscle group to failure more times a week than a push-pull legs, for example, where you only hit chest twice a week or back twice a week. Upper lower, you can hit them at least 3 times a week. and take them to failure there. All right, smash out this next set. Hopefully get 4 with 1 rep dropped off, but we'll see. And then we'll go over to the biceps. Yeah. Now, for the rest of the workout, I'll just do one kind of feel good warm-up set for each exercise, not to fatigue, but just to get the muscles used to the movement again. The key to the upper-lower split, especially if you're just doing 2 top sets, you really need to make sure those top sets are intense enough and you're doing enough with them, otherwise you're just not training to your potential and you might as well go for 3 to 4 sets. But if you can do 2 top sets, pushing yourself each time, it's kind of going on beyond your rep range. So either improving those reps or the weight each set. So last session I got 18.75 for 6. So if I can get it for 7, it's a win. All right, that's a win. That's definitely a win. Yeah, you have to write it down. Otherwise I might just come in here, 6 is feeling like failure, it's feeling hard, I'll settle with that. But go in your notes, on your book, whatever. 18.75 for 6 each side, sweet. I need to try and either up that weight, even if it's by 250 grams, 600 grams, depends what weight increments you've got. And then that way, you can just progressively overload, making sure you're training with intent. Some days if you're not feeling 100%, just try and match it even. It's not doable that you're gonna go up in weight or reps every session, but especially not on every exercise. But that's a good thing about the upper lower. Right now my biceps are fresh. I'll go into triceps. They'll mostly be fresh. Obviously they've been an accessory in the chest press, but it means every time I'm training that exercise, the muscle's almost at 100%, so you can kind of get more out of it as opposed to doing tricep push downs, say your JM press and some single arm triceps. By the time I get to the single arm tricep push downs, they're already fatigued to the point where you're not going to be getting as much out of it. Where in an upper lower, I can just go, my triceps are almost fresh. You can really push them to 100% by the end of your 2 top sets as well. They're going to be fatigued to the point enough to grow and develop. We'll go for 1 more set here. Love the Bayesian curls, they feel awesome. Good stretch in the lengthened position. And yeah, ideally on your second top set, your reps are going to have dropped off from 1 to 2 reps, maybe 3 reps depending. And if they're not, you're probably not training hard enough in your first set. And that's why I don't go for 3 top sets, because by the time you get to your 3rd top set, you're fatigued enough in that exercise where you're mainly just going to be doing it for blood flow. You're not going to be able to get as many reps out with that weight. But as I said, you need to make sure your top sets are worth it. And yeah, if you don't track it, you can't improve it. So write it down. Right. 1 more here. Alright. That's good. Sometimes drop sets would feel awesome as well, but there's more kind of studies that have come out showing that drop sets are just more for the blood flow, for the pump, and in terms of muscle growth and strength, they aren't doing so much. You know, they're just kind of fatigue your nervous system to the point where if I go on my triceps now, I'm just going to be a little bit more fatigued in general with that extra drop set. So sometimes I'll throw them in just because they do still feel awesome. You've got to have a mix of what works, what you enjoy, what feels good. We'll head over to the triceps and continue. Right, little feel good set done. As I said, not fatiguing, just to feel it, get a deep stretch. I really like the seated overhead tricep extensions, just as with the seat, when you're pushing the cable upwards, you're cemented down, whereas in a standing push down, I feel like my core fatigues a lot to the point of trying to keep myself standing, but this one I can more just kind of focus on the triceps and not trying to stabilize myself. But you grab a little 1.25 plate to chuck on there, and we'll be on. We've got 30.75 for 7, and I know that 7th rep in the last session was a struggle and a half. So see how we go. We'll try to get 8, but matching 7, I'll be happy today as well. Oh boy. Alright. This is why we train into camera. You always get an extra rep or 2. It's good. Very happy with that. For 9 reps. Also slept quite well last night, so probably playing a good part. That's good. Yeah, on Friday, that 7th rep took about 10 seconds or so. So happy with 9 good ones. Alright, we'll rest about 2 minutes. We'll hit one more set here. Then we'll hop on for some cable side raises. And remember, get your extra reps, write it down, log it so you know for next time. That's why the Iron Mindset Training app is the best one out there. The progress tracking forms, they do the job. Success. Alright. For the side raises, I always set the cable just above the knee, in line with the knee or so. So when you grab that handle, you can step away and already get a little bit of tension on the side belt, as opposed to just having the cable set at the bottom and you're just holding it And I like to lean away from it as well. Just extend that range of motion. Really good set done. Extra 1.25. Always start on that weaker side as well. Set your reps and then just match it with that stronger side to keep them even. You don't want one side doing more than the other. I'll catch up eventually as well. One more work inside each side here. Here's one where I will throw in a drop set, mainly because it feels good and the most focused exercises of the session are done as well, so the nervous system is good to start fatiguing. A little bit of readouts. This is a newer exercise. I used to just do the standing flies, but stopped filming them as much, so into kind of a bent over variation. That's good. Good for the readouts. Good for the shoulder health. Feel this set done. We'll chill. We'll go to working sets here, and then we'll finish off with a couple things just to get the heart and tick it off. Let's go. Right, bit of core. And we'll finish off with some forearms and push-ups. Been loving the ab roll outs. Just really got to make sure you round your spine before you start and push your core outwards to brace it. You don't want to puff your chest up, that's where you really feel it in your lower back. So keep your spine rounded, push your core out like you're doing a plank, and they get a good burn. That's the last the next day. For core, I'll go between these and the weighted crunches. Just kind of tick up all the boxes for the core. I don't really focus obliques too much. I'll do them sometimes, but more focusing on the rectus abdominis. 3 sets of core. That's where you want to be. I've been finishing off sessions with some push-ups with a plate on the back. Try and get 10 plus reps, and then I'll chuck the plate off. Try and get some more, just a couple more sets on the chest. And as I said, the focused exercises are ticked off, so now it's just burn, pump, feel good, enjoy. Let's do it. Drop set. Alrighty, we'll go for some forearms, then we'll be done. Feeling good. A little bit of reverse grip curls to finish. I'll have to just rest myself against the pad just so I'm not swaying. There's no room for cheating it. Let's go. Alright, I'll just go 2 sets of those, and on the second one, I'll flip it over, smash some bicep, and then just do some forearm curls, finish it as it is. The last exercise, it's just to leave quite sore. Grab some food after we train lap as well. I'm never really hungry in the morning, so before a session, if I'm training early, I'll just have some rice cakes because I'm not hungry, but I want some food while I have my pre-workout. I don't want pre-workout on an empty stomach. And the carbs and the salts from the rice cakes produce a healthy pump, get the blood flowing around, and just with the carbs, good for the glycogen levels, so actually got energy in the morning. Otherwise, I just get lightheaded and just fatigue a lot quicker. So better than nothing. Obviously a full meal would always be best, but personally I'm not hungry in the mornings. And I don't want to be forcing it down too early. But one more sip. One more. Alrighty, successful session, good upper body pump, good reps and weight today as well, progressed on a good couple, which I'm quite happy with. Mainly there's extra couple reps on the tricep extensions, but yeah, Lack will be here in about 5-10 minutes or so. We'll hit a good leg session with him. Also, to you lot watching this, I appreciate you. To you lot seeing this and thinking it's cringe, leave a comment, let me know, boost me up there. Yeah, push me up the algorithm. I need some haters around here, I think. Too much positivity. Call me skinny, call me weak. Then I'll be here for good. Thank you. This is the PT office. Need to find a place for the Iron Mindset's clothes back in here at the moment. The renos have been sick. The gym's been pumping. Used to have all the clothes in here, but it was a bit of a mess. I need to organise it up, get a better system for it. But they're all on the website either way. I can deliver them. I can bring them in here if you train here. And we will be drawing the winner of the t-shirt giveaway, because the Knights won last week, not last night. Friday night. 20-0 to 24 to 20. How good. PT session is done. Good leg session with Lack. We went through the leg press, leg extensions, hamstring curls. We moved on to some walking lunges, wall sits, and a little bit of core to finish it off. Just nice kind of pacing leg session, just kind of seeing where we're at, as it's first leg session back in a while for him as he was away on holidays. And yeah, upper session ticked off as well. We'll head over to Charlestown and gonna grab some citrulline and a carb mix, just to kind of make up my own intro workout, just as we don't have our pre-workout anymore and I'm running low on the last tub, so we'll head over there and make up something without the caffeine, but that will, still do us a good job throughout the workouts. Give us a pump and keep the energy high with the carbs as well. Yeah, we'll go for that and then we'll go hang out for the Mother's Day. So we arrived at Charlestown and I didn't realise the supplement stores don't open up till 10. So we came and grabbed some food, got the udon, the beef teriyaki. Be good. We'll post-workout feed and then we'll go and stock up on the supplements, burn some time. We have got our carbs, we've got the pump. I'll show you, so we've got the extreme carbs, just as you're training, the carbs will be great to refuel those glycogen levels. As you're working out, it just helps me, as I was saying during the session, not feel as lightheaded and just have more energy and endurance throughout the session. From there, we grabbed some citrulline, which was one of the main ingredients in our pre-workout. So citrulline and carbs for the pump, for the blood flow around the body. And then, just because they're both plain flavours, there was just some aminos on special that are gummy watermelon flavour, so a couple extra aminos in there as well, but we'll just pretty much add some good electrolytes, but mainly the flavouring to the tub as well. Now we can just mix them all together. The serving sizes are similar. I'm not going to be having the full scoop of carbs for session, just say half a scoop or so will be enough to get the job done. These are not for you. What's going on? Also, the winner of the night's winning against the Rabbitohs, I realised there was only one person that commented tonight, so Jake, you'll be winning a free t-shirt. Yeah, congrats Jake. We'll get you a free t-shirt. So got the carbs. Good thing there as well is it's not filled up to the brim, so there's plenty of room to pour in all of our other goodies. Chuck the citrulline in. So there's 100 serves in this tub, and how many serves of the carbs? 22 serves of 70 grams. So if we say we want a carb serving of 20 to 30 grams, and then we can just take about quarter of a scoop of the carbs to half a scoop of the carbs. Cool. Citrulline. I'll take that one out. Add it in. Perfect. It's smoking. There is our pump. Gassing the room up a little bit. That way we can just take the big carb scoop and just fill it about halfway up or so. Mix it all in so it's not just citrulline in the scoop, not just the carbs, and hopefully get an even dose each session. Last thing to add is the aminos. And pretty much there is like your sports fuel or your P2P, which is pretty much this but already made up, but I find you get a lot more bang for your buck doing it this way, and then you can choose kind of everything that goes in there. So everything is being put in to the tub. It's right up to the top now. We'll put the lid on, give it a good shake around. Perfect. Ooh. All mixed in, all mixed around. We've got our new intro workout. So the pump will be good. The carbs will be in. Smells good. We'll let you know how it goes in the next session. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the training session today. Hope you enjoyed some clips of Lack and I training, and then some yummy udon to finish off the morning as well. But we will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Always keep your old scoops as well, so you can chuck them in case you ever need them. I'm not sure if there's a scoop in here. There might be underneath all these layers now. Also, I will quickly show you a design that I've been working on a little bit. It's kind of just an old design, but just on a crew neck jumper. Just a jumper without the hood. Might order some in, so let me know what you think. We'll go have a look. Yeah. What do you guys think? There we go. Just basic iron mindsets on the front, training department on the back. Let me know what you reckon with either colour designs, if you want like a green and white, or blue and black, or if there's anything else you'd like to see on there. But let me know in the comments what you reckon of it. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.